Welcome to this Vintage Farmhouse Antiques presentation, where we're just going to show you these two what may at first sight look identical side plates. These are T-plates, 6.25 inch, both made in the last decade of the 20th century, and both in the Colclough ivy leaf pattern, green and white, but two quite different mouldings. If I just draw your attention to the depth of the ridge on this one on the left, and the detailing on the scallop rims, slightly different shape. This plate on the right, much flatter, much less curvature on the inner rim, and the design again slightly different. Just look at this one. This is the classic Colclough Doulton ivy leaf. Just let me show you the China mark on here. Classic late Colclough Doulton period, so dates this to pre-1997 and from 1966. Can't be more precise on the China mark than that. But look at the green detailing on here, quite a range of colour and depth of colour, and it's just very bright green compared to this one on the left, which is a slightly different hue and tint. Pattern, size and scale is all identical, but there is just not the lightness in this one, which, if I just rotate and show you, the China mark on this is Colclough bone china post 1991 under the Royal Albert Limited China mark, coming out of the same owned brand, which is Colclough, but different periods of ownership, and them trying to leverage some of the loyalty from the Royal Albert brand, which was at the same time owned by Doulton, the parent company. So we often talk in Colclough terms of being pre-war, pre-1954, 55, then the Ridgeway period with the Ridgeway Colclough China marks, merging later into around 1966 when the Colclough Doulton China marks, as shown here, started to appear. But there is a small amount of china out there with these large volume brand patterns, ivy leaves one, waysides another, and there's a few other patterns which were also produced post 1991 under the Royal Albert Colclough factory stamp. So interesting piece of history, slight variations in the shape and size of these plates, and certainly in the transfer design, so that is of importance if you're looking to match or replace items when you're looking online. If they are just listed as Colclough ivy leaf and no dates or stamps, you won't be absolutely certain from the listing what you're going to get and whether it's going to be an exact match or not. So it is worthwhile paying attention to the China mark on the reverse to make sure that the pieces that you're buying are of a similar period in manufacture, and you're more likely to be able to get an exact match in the size, shape and design of the pieces if you do pay that attention to them.